Pinpoint Weather on NBC5 News is brought to you by the Cow Creek Umpqua Tribe.
Hey folks, welcome back on NBC5. We've had some showers moving across the area throughout this morning. That's already wrapping up. Looking out on the Manor Chem, you're seeing traffic moving along just fine this morning. Again, take your time getting out there to your destination, especially on the highways. Make sure you're slowing down. 5-degree warm up compared to yesterday morning. We're sitting at 52 degrees. Now, as we look through the rest of this week, we will have a little bit of a chance of some cooler temperatures and rain by Wednesday. That chance is a little bit lower, but what we could see is even warmer temperatures. Model trend is still a little bit on the wacky side for Wednesday, but the later half of this week we do see warmer and drier conditions, and then we turn back around, getting back into the rain as we get into this weekend. The better chance for rain for now looks to be along the coastline, but we'll see some increasing chances as we get into the start of next week. Of course, the rain chance already winding down out there for this morning. In terms of temperatures, looking at Climate Prediction Center outlook into the later half of the week and to start off next week, you see near seasonal temperatures expected for much of the Northwest, much warmer out to our east, but for us, a little bit wetter conditions across the Northwest, which is some good news as we continue with some good rain to continue to knock out the fire risk across the Northwest. Good coverage of that rain, not only for us, extending all the way up into Washington and Idaho this morning. This front is starting to fizzle out though. It's starting to lose a lot of that momentum, which means that rain is not going to be pushing much further east as we're getting through today. Even a few of these light showers you're seeing pushing into Klamath County, a little bit up towards Chiloquin, all the way up just a little bit further north as well. But Klamath Falls, our eastern counties might see a few sprinkles, maybe a few hundredths of an inch compared to the almost inch for parts of our western counties. Now, again, fizzling out with that front this morning. We still see some shower activity kind of on and off up into Douglas County, stretching down into Josephine County and portions of the coastline. Most of us are going to continue to stay dry for the rest of today and mostly sunny. We will see a little bit more cloud cover, even some patchy fog by the start of tomorrow morning, and then that kind of clears out and we see a mostly sunny sky expected for tomorrow. In terms of temperatures, we're into the upper 50s for the coastline today. Again, showers expected for this afternoon, kind of that on and off activity, and 40s dropping off into the overnight hours. We got the 60s here in the valleys, about 65 for Medford for the high, and dropping off to around 40 degrees, though some spots will be in the 30s overnight tonight. We've got the highs into the 50s and 60s in our eastern counties. Again, a little bit on the drier side through much of today. A little breezy as well, nothing overly strong, but definitely a noticeable breeze, especially in the earlier afternoon hours. 7-day forecast, we get into those 60s. Again, Wednesday still a little bit questionable. We have a couple of days to work out those details, but for now, keeping us a little bit cooler with a slight chance for some showers. We could be in those upper 60s for Wednesday, like we see into the end of this week. In fact, Friday topping off into those 70s after a little bit cooler start in the morning hours. Then those rain chances return for this weekend. Klamath Falls got a little bit on the drier side. We could see some showers in Wednesday as well, with those highs into the upper 50s. We get into some mid 60s this weekend. Chances for rain look to be a little bit better heading into next week, as well as down into Northern California. Morning showers already starting to wind down for them. Morning temperatures will be in the 30s, highs into the 60s, though Friday looking at about 70 degrees. The coastline will see some slight rain chances, but mostly sunny for much of the week, with highs around 60, morning lows in the 40s, and we get more rain activity for this weekend.